Hello guys, this is your weekly reading for the week of July 22nd through 28th. So let's talk about the astrology and the transits for this week. So the first thing that we're going to notice is we're still in the retrograde. So things are still in the midst of changing. Life is changing. Surprises are coming into you. And we have the sun in Leo throughout this whole week. Now, the sun in Leo brings you out. People are starting to see you for who you are. If you are your natural and sincere self this week, it's going to be beautiful, and people and situations are going to be attracted to that. So this is your time to show off all of your skills. That magician energy is coming out for me. So Thursday, we move into Mercury retrograde. This talks about issues with communication. But because it's accompanied with the sun in Leo, it's time for you really want to say how you feel, okay? Because you're feeling really good about yourself. It's that positive kind of queenish energy, okay? Very you're like the enforcer of your life and you want more, okay? So this could also bring really passionate affection from others, because it's like they don't know how to control it and they just want it out. It's like that rush. It feels like a rush of energy, like if a tide was hitting a shore, okay? Then we move into, on Friday, the full moon in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius brings the unexpected, okay? It's that flowy energy, okay? So it could bring surprises, people doing things they normally don't do. And you can also feel this within yourself. So be very careful about spontaneity. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards and see what intuitively I have for this week for everyone. Ooh, a lot of things are happening. I definitely feel surprises because of the major arcana cards, okay? So we have control, which is the chariot. We have listen, which is the high priestess. And we have the third eye chakra. I'm going to count these up really quick. So you're definitely coming to a higher understanding because secrets are being revealed. That's the first thing that I'm going to say. But it feels like a lot of things are coming towards you and people are trying to push their agendas, okay? And it's really important for you to feel what you want and to be very intuitive and very perceptive about how it's going to play out, okay? So this is emphasized by 2 things, which is the high priestess and the third eye chakra, because the third eye chakra talks about using your inner knowledge and being smarter than the average bear, you know, being smarter than this fire energy that's coming rushing into you, okay? Processing what is happening before acting. So I definitely get a lot of that, okay? So we're going to move into your readings. Hello. This is the weekly readings for July 22nd through 28th. And this is for water. We're going to start with Cancer. So let's see. Spirit, what do you have for Cancer for July 22nd through 28th? Eight of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Temperance in reverse, Seven of Swords, Hangman in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. Okay, Cancer. You're feeling like some wrongdoing has come to you. But it's interesting because I feel like because of this wrongdoing, you're not giving to something. But that's not going to help you out in the long run. Let me try to narrow this down. So you're feeling like someone or something is not the way that it should be, and it's not fair to you. Okay. But in return, a sort of retaliation or, you know, the results of your emotions, you're deciding not to put in effort towards this situation. And because of these results, you're not getting anything out of it either. Okay, so let's move into the spread. So I see lots of communication and lots of movement, okay, back and forth. It may be a little bit too much. Like one person is doing more communication than the other. Either or, these are mixed energies, so that's what I feel. One person is putting a little bit more movement in a situation than the other, or this is something that has been going on, because this talks about access, doing too much, you know, not having a balance here within the situation. Now you're starting to see that there is no balance. Okay, that's not fair. It's not fair, especially with the Five of Pentacles being here. It means that you're having a hard time because you need that stability. You need for someone to say yes. You need for someone to be there, right? And I feel like in the past that may have been good for you then, because you could kind of lie to yourself or tell yourself that this was okay. But now being faced with it, you know that you deserve more and that you would like to have more. Okay? So what I see here is that there is going to be some communication. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that gives you this idea. But I feel more like it's a message. There's a curiosity that you want to get out or that you want to understand. This could be you talking to them or them talking to you about a situation and you coming face to face with your truths. All right? And I feel like after that, either them or you are just going to act like they don't understand what you're talking about. Yeah, it feels very much like no one is winning here. It's like being presented with something and then nothing happens. It's like it's ignored or pushed under the rug. Very interesting energy. So, like I said, someone does take a risk. Someone steps out and tries to get what's due to them or trying to get some understanding, and they are almost ignored, okay, or even lied to. And this is going to cause you to want to come out of yourself or the other person, but it just doesn't feel like anything's going to come out of it, okay? Because the Hangman comes out in reverse, and it's not about I think the truth of how you're supposed to see this person, how things are, I'm going to pull another card actually, are going to come out. Yeah, definitely. There's another major arcana card. This is going to really change the way you think about this person or this situation with these two major arcana cards. Because it talks about negativity and not having faith and just seeing the malice within a situation. Okay, very interesting. So let's see what your oracle card is going to be. How perfect. Rest and reconsider, which is the 9 of Wands. Cancer, figure out what you're fighting for. Is it worth it? Is it worth what you're fighting for? This could be a really good time for you to step back and weigh your options. Is this something that you really want to be involved in continuously? Do you not want to be listened to? There's a difference between fighting for relationships and just, you know, being a fool. And I don't want to say that, but I want to say like being the fool like the way the card is, not fool like an idiot, you know, like being naive. Okay. Okay, next we have Scorpio. So Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio for July 22nd through 28th? That was quick. 2 of Swords, Star in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Magician in reverse, the 7 of Cups in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse, and the World in reverse. It's interesting because I feel like something may be coming back around to you, Scorpio, okay? Something that you may have you had closed out, but it's coming back in. And it's interesting because I think that you're done with this. It doesn't feel like, to me, it's something you want to revisit. It feels like you're completely over it. And it's coming back around for you to close it out. I mean, if that's what you choose to do. You know, we all have free will, so you can do what you want with your energies. But as I go into the spread, I see you being stuck between 2 decisions. This could be 2 people, one of them being Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? I also see a Capricorn here and a fire sign, so. And I'm hearing this is a mixture of some of their energies, like their moons and their Venuses and things like that. So it may not be these people. It's a mixture of those energies for that person. So you may be stuck deciding what you want to do, what side you want to be on when it comes to this situation. Because I feel like one of them you have lost faith in. You've tried to get a relationship to work. Maybe this is an Aquarius. You've tried to push it together as much as you could. This is an air sign if this is you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Then there's something else that you see that has potential, okay? It has potential. There's something there that is making you rethink things. It's making you feel again. It's making you see that there are possibilities. It's a good feeling. And I feel like you're going to make a decision. You're narrowing your mind down so you're able to see. You're able to let some things go, like some material situations that you could have been dealing with when it comes to your money or your career. And it's opening you up. It may not be perfect right now, but I feel like once you get that resolved, and it is going to be resolved, once this area of your life is resolved, then you'll be able to make choices in love and things that really pull your heartstrings, like what it is that you want to do. Okay, so There's something in your life that is unfinished, but as soon as you're done with all of your responsibilities, you'll be able to jump into there, Scorpio. So I see you right now kind of dealing with what you're being handed right now. It's not something that you are very excited about, but you're definitely able to handle it because you can handle anything. Okay? I see there being some pushback. This is, I'm hearing, friends, family, pushback about what it is that you want to do in a particular situation. Maybe the choices that you're choosing to make, but you are doing what you need to do to make your situation better. Okay, I feel like underlined, you're happy with a part of this situation, but things could be better. It's not the ideal environment. I think that's what I want to say. Yes, it's not the ideal environment, but the situation is good. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. Even though you've made your decision, I don't feel like you're working towards it. In your mind, you may have made your decision about what it is that you want to do, and you're fighting to make that happen behind the screens. Behind the scenes to make that happen for yourself. But I don't feel like, okay, so for example, if this is a person that you're dealing with, there's something that's happening within the situation that you're okay with. You may not want to be with this person anymore, or in the home that you live in anymore, but you're kind of going with the flow, like you've made a decision to keep some aspect of it. This is interesting, and it feels very specific. Okay, so yeah, y'all let me know what this is about. I'm really interested. Okay. But Scorpio, to me, I feel like you all have the most complex mental readings, and I feel like it's because you stay in your head a lot about what it is that you want to do. You're not very outwardly expressive. So it's really hard for me to, it's like in your mind you understand the ins and outs and the cogs and how the whole thing works together, but it's really hard for someone else to see it from inside of you. That's what it feels like, okay? And you have the heart chakra, which I love. The heart chakra just means for you to remember to have compassion and harmony, healing relationships, and bringing things together or giving things a chance. It's just about remembering to love yourself and others and practice forgiveness in certain situations. So that's really good for you. I'm going to pull another card. You have changed your focus, which I also love for you. And even though it may feel like there's an aspect that you're missing out on, or something may have walked away from you, or this was a particular sad moment in your life, you need to turn this around and make it a lesson, or understand what is being given to you, and to learn acceptance. You know, you have a choice. You have free will to learn from your lessons, or learn from experiences, or let them destroy everything. Okay, you have that choice. All right. As you all know, I'm downloading the dailies. That's why I'm clicking and carrying on. I'm sorry. And I'm such a real-time person, like, I would never edit this out. I just really wouldn't. It doesn't make sense to me. So Last but not least, we have Pisces. So let's see what we have for Pisces. Spirit, what do you have for Pisces for July 22nd through 28th? What would you? Okay, Pisces, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the Strength card, the Hermit in reverse, the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. So Pisces, I feel like you're piggybacking off of your emotions a little still. I feel a lot of emotions in here. Be careful of lies. Be careful of deceit. Be careful of things, of moving too fast in situations and not seeing the truth. Only being guided by your own specific logic or someone else's. Okay, so just be careful with that. Also, don't be your own worst enemy. Okay, don't be deceived by yourself or others. That's all that I keep hearing. Okay, because you have all this energy behind with the Chariot, but paired with the 7 of Swords, it's like, oh my God, please pay attention. Don't be so impulsive. Don't make any false moves. You know, like it's such a push for me to tell you that. So I see that you haven't invested in some things, or you have an idea that you want to invest in, whether this be a person or a situation. You could be partnered with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, I feel like you have this sense of courage about what it is that you're building, almost a little bit ego friendly. Like you feel like you have the answers, or you're shining more than someone else, but not in a negative way. It's just about having a little bit of more boost to your confidence. Okay, so because of this, you're ready to fight. Not just about one specific thing, but about everything you feel, because everything you have done has led you up to here. And it's almost like I feel this sense of proudness about myself. I'm proud about what it is that I have done, and I need for you to see that. Not that you're pushing that on someone, but you know, I'm not gonna sit myself down for you in a nicer way. I'm just saying it because that's how I say things. But I see this maybe being a problem for you this week. So the Hermit in reverse is just a reminder for you to tone it down a little bit, okay? And just think about what it is that you're doing before you do it. Just a reminder, even though you feel really good about yourself, okay? It doesn't say leave this behind. It just says tone it down a bit. That's what I'm getting from that, okay? So if you're able to do that, I feel like you'll have an opportunity to connect with who you used to be, or someone from your past, okay? And these things are going to make you happy. Yeah, so also I'm hearing for some of you, you may have built a relationship with someone and you're trying to be strong about the relationship, meaning that it's not very stable, and you're the one working on to making it work. However, there's someone from your past that would be a better fit for you, and they would make you more happy, but you have to be able to step away from this, from what you were doing in the right now, okay? And it's almost like destiny is setting you up to see certain things that you need to see now, whether it's about your ego, or whether it's about the relationship that you are in with someone, okay? You have an opportunity to move towards someone, which could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with the Knight of Wands. But it's like a proper place for you to put your energy into, okay? So it's like what you're fighting for now, what you're standing up for now is going to be changed in the near future this week. Interesting. And I feel like it has something to do with the 26th and 27th being Mercury in retrograde and Aquarius full moon. Both of these things are bringing unexpected situations, people from the past, things like that back into you, okay? So it's just a reminder for you to know that it's okay for you to change your direction. It's okay for you to change your cycle. You don't have to stay in that one cycle that you're in, right? It's like you know, the unexpected is coming to make changes, right? So you have observe. I love this because this is what I'm saying. So this is the Justice card, okay? I'm sorry, it's the Hangman. I can't read. So it's the Hangman and it says observe. So this is a card about sitting back. Sitting back and seeing something for what it is before you make a move. Okay, so it's about being able to open up your horizons because you're going to have this opportunity to step into something new, right? Like I said, your direction's so fixed about what it is that you want that it could lead you down the wrong way. It could be your own worst enemy. So you have to have yourself open, because I can see you fighting for what it is that you're trying to grow, but something new is coming in to refresh that, to almost like put a little bit of wind or gusted, you know, like mix up the dirt or whatever, okay? So be aware that this is coming in to help you in some sort of way. Open up your mind, open up your horizons, okay? So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.